Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Fish played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
A.J. Burnett gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
And now in the box, Ozzy Smith. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway this afternoon from Miami as the first pitch is taken for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first five.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Three and 0 now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Now the 3-0 offering. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
I got 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to the plate, here is Lou Brock. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball inside.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over by Burnett. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Lee.
In now, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 2-1 on its way. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Mark McGuire. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Off to a great start in this one. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Gerald Vaughn, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Starling Marte.
Now here it comes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today. They're going to have the test of facing the old knuckleball. Some of these guys might knock on the manager's office and ask for the day off. That's what I would want. It's like trying to hit a paper airplane. The old adage is see it high, let it fly. See it low, let it go. You'll see a lot of chases in the dirt, and this pitcher's going to let you know real early if he's got the good one working today.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here's the 0-2. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, David Lee.
Now at the plate, here is David Lee. And the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looks like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Lee, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Good knuckleball, and it's a called strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner, runner, runner.
And there he goes towards second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We are still scoreless. So stepping in is Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Joe Panik. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets. Their aces going today. This should be a good one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Burnett sets. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Now here's the pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Vaughn is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Batting 6. The third baseman.
Stepping in next, Brian Anderson. He went deep last night twice. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Joe Panik. He's got 3 hits in 6 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, inside.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Hey, it's not an easy thing being a knuckleball pitcher, but when you see that many in an at-bat, D-Row, it makes it a lot easier for the hitter to center in on it.
Yeah, 100%. You're thinking one thing. In the hitter's meeting, you're not concerning yourself with the occasional fastball he's going to mix in or the occasional breaking ball he might throw 2 or 3 times a game. You are sitting knuckleball and letting the chips fall where they may.
Jorge Alfaro is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Gerald Vaughn.
Leading off the state booth, the pitcher, Gerald.
First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2. I got the count 2 and 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Up next, Ozzy Smith worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
Nope.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Pitch popped up. Anderson might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, A.J. Burnett.
A.J. Burnett.
Now the first pitch.
Aye. That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's ball 2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 30.
Digging in will be Cliff Floyd. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So here is Michael Lee. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Michael Lee becomes the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Mark McGuire. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate, Yadier Molina. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Burnett gets his sign. 2-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one's taken for ball 4. So good work there as the Redbirds have got a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now here is Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Here now the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-0. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Stepping up is David Lee.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
In there, and it's 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sheffield. First pitch on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next to dig in, Jesus Aguilar. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Now here it comes. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Miami down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That brings in Tommy Edman.
Leading off the St. Louis, the second baseman.
First offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. That evens it up 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now, Gerald Vaughn. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Panic onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzy Smith. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 the count. 3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
For the Marlins.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the AB now. Brian Anderson stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Joe Panic. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
2 down, no one on base. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that finds the target. Nothing in 2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. New inning set to get underway, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 pitch on its way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Marte is right there, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Next to stand in is Michael Lee, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Down the 3rd baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
Now batting.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Now to bat, Mark McGuire, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded by Burnett. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Ready now for the Marlins.
Lead
A.J.
off
Burnett
for the Marlins.
is tasked with starting the
pitcher,
Marlins sixth. And now a pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a knuckleball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop. And almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. To the plate now, Cliff Floyd. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. Still no score. And stepping in, Yadier Molina. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings. And his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Pops this one up. Aguilar. is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And the no-hitter is gone. So he was able to take it into the 7th. But the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out. But D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question. You can't deny that. But this offense is going to stay on the attack. We'll see if this manager turns it over to the bullpen or allows this guy to finish it on his own.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. This is popped up. Lee is there. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. 1 left for the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in is David Lee, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
This one dances a little below the zone as it's laid off.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
A 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Gary Sheffield. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Outside, 2-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder at the track, the wall. Adios, pelota. solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Miles Michaelis will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, that's just a taste, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls that on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
At the plate now, Joe Penn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. O'Neill waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So next to bat will be Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 for him to this point. first pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Here's Matt Carpenter, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The Marlins maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Next, it'll be Ozzy Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And now the first pitch. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. 2 cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Lou Brock.
So the next to bat will be Lou Brock. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's the ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Marte able to track it down for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Juan Pierre is going to grab a bat and pinch hit, so as we surmise, that'll be it for A.J. Burnett. First pitch of the AB now. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. Taken in by Carpenter, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The center fielder, Gerald Vaughn.
Up next from Miami, Starling Marte. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
And now Cliff Floyd. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 to count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Yimi Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
93, Yimi Garcia.
Now at the plate is Michael Lee. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Michael Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The first baseman, number 25.
In now, Mark McGuire, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He grounded out last time up. The 1-0 home is a curveball that catches the zone for a strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off. Count remains 2-2. Pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Floyd is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Tyler O'Neill.
Dylan Floro comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Next, here is Tyler O'Neill in his career against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll be called out at second. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Miami Marlins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. A.J. Burnett gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Gerald Vaughn pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.